we went to naturopathic medical school. Me and my business partner were both in the mastermind. We are not practicing exactly like naturopaths. We're focusing more on what works for us and works for our business and what makes us happy. And that was a direction we were looking to go.
What were you feeling most frustrated with before being part of the mastermind?
I feel like it was how to get clients was definitely part of it, and doing the mentorship helped, but then the mastermind just kept the momentum going, and we really needed that to be able to be where we're at now, which is growing. I feel like prior to working with the two of you and, the whole team really, we were directionless. It was very, I hope we have patients this week, like maybe we'll have a few. And now I'm turning people away or having to tell people that, hey, I only work these days. You got to book out. I'm booked out 2 months right now, which God, I can't even imagine. Like prior, I was not even booked for the week coming up. So it's been really a delight. It's been really joyful for us to be growing like that. We're looking to bring on a new practitioner, which we had always wanted to do, but we couldn't afford it. We didn't have a plan in place. How do we even train somebody? We were just kind of flying by the seat of our pants a little bit. So it's really nice to have the direction that comes with being in the mastermind. And just
because how long have you been a part of the mastermind for?
We just started in December, and really, I think that it was at the very end of the year, just made that commitment, which was for us a big commitment because we really weren't making it. But we both decided together that we were going to make enough money to afford to have direction that we need to be able to make more money and help more people. And obviously, the objective is to help people and as many as you can. But if you don't know who you're meant to help because you're not dialed in to your own story to the degree like that shows you basically like who your ideal match is, who is going to listen and heed your words and understand that you can help them, because not everyone is going to be the right match for your business. And that was something that before we were just letting anyone in the door and they were wasting our time like left and right. It was ridiculous. And now when those patients come by, we say, no, you're not the right fit for us. We know who our right fit is. And unfortunately, it's not you, but here, we'll send you to this practitioner, which, we can set up a nice list of people that are, good referral network, and we can refer back and forth like that too. So
that's amazing, Shanna. Yeah, because like you went from literally like how am I gonna get even patients coming in the door? I'm not making enough money as I'd want to be, and like can't even get booked like a week out, and to being like booked so far out right now. And this has only been like 5 months, right? Or 6 months, about 6 months, right? So
yeah. And honestly, like if we had been Christy and I are both very good at what we do, and we're both very good at sales. So in general, like we can sell, if we can get someone in the door, typically they can be sold. So just getting people in the door was the tricky part. And honestly, like we both have busy lives. She's got a toddler and I've got a baby and an 8-year-old and a partner and whatnot. So if we were even able to put more energy into the plan that Chen had for our business, we'd be making so much even more. We can only do what we can do, and we're working within our limits and where we're at. And Chen is really good about making sure to help you where you're at. She's not, she'll give you the plan for the $50,000 a month if that's the plan that you feel like you can follow, but then we can scale it back and we can slow it down and figure out a way that it can work with what you have going on in your life too, because that's important. I mean, we need that balance. So, and I'm all about balance in my practice and in my life as much as I can be.
Awesome. What was it like to actually go there and like look at it and actually map out in terms of what 10x would look like? What was that like?
It was really exciting because Christy and I are big dreamers in regards to our business, and we had these ideas. It was always the how do we get there? What do we do? And the roadmap really just gave us the how. Like it's not that difficult. We just change these few words here and add in a little bit more personality there, and then you'll just attract people left and right. And that's been totally how it's been going. I've got a patient that has referred me 10 patients and paid for all of their visits in the last couple of weeks. So, and that's just one, you know, happenstance. We got a referral. We did the reach out to our friend that sent us, one person that has sent us 11 people, so including
Amazing.
herself. So it's just really exciting. And actually, Jen, I just been thinking about this, and it's a little bit of a brainchild. And you know, we wanted to open satellite locations, but actually I'm in Colorado right now, and you know, our business is based in Phoenix. And in a couple of years, when our lease is up in Phoenix, we'll be transitioning into either a more permanent structure or renewing the lease there. But I'm interested in opening up a satellite location out here in Colorado. So just scoping out the towns and seeing if it's a good fit for my family. And it's just been, it's really exciting. That 10x is, there's nothing like knowing you can actually achieve your dreams, like it, because we know that we can with your guidance and with the plan that you put in place. And it, again, it's just so simple. Like I wish I had thought of it, you know.
So
But we're
awesome.
glad to
Love
have
it.
you and appreciate your support so much.
Oh, what would you say if you knew then what you know now? What advice would you give?
Hmm. Let me think. If I knew then what I know now, to relax. Don't be so stressed about every penny. Like let it come. Like work through in a way that makes sense, instead of, you know, pushing yourself and grinding so hard and doing all these things that don't make sense. Like all the things you were saying earlier when you were like, you know, you know what you need to not do in your business. Those were probably the biggest mistakes that we were making, because we were doing all of those things, letting anyone in the door like that. I would, if I could go back and be like, no, we don't want that person. Like, yeah, we need the money, but we don't need it that badly, you know, and allowing the business to kind of unfold instead of, and being more organized too. Because I feel like the organization of our business was probably one of our biggest hindrances to bringing people in the door. People were confused about what we were offering. And so cleaning up the offer and making that seamless and easy for the people, like, here, you pay this, this is how it works, and it's easy for me to explain too. It's just, it's more streamlined. And I think streamlining, Christy and I could never have done that without you, Chen. Like, I'm just telling you, we're both overcomplicators, and we have overcomplicated our business from day one. And just doing that cash call that Christy did, that 1 hour cash session, that changed our entire business structure. Like, we went from being able to, you know exactly what we were offering and bring in people and to buy packages, versus just one session. Like, they'll come in, okay, and then they don't know what to do next, or they don't know what they want. Now it's just very simple and streamlined. We switched software, everything. So it just took everything and simplified it. Even for our taxes, like, it's more simple, even though we're
Love
making more
it.
money now, you
Yeah.
know. So and slightly have money coming in from different places and stuff. So typically you think that would make taxes more stressful, but it, because of the system, you know, bookkeeping is easier. And you know, eventually we'd like to have someone else doing all that stuff too. But you know, we're new to the mastermind, and we're only in Q2, in the beginning of Q2. So, and we've made all our goals so far.
Yeah. Congratulations. This is so exciting. What would you say to someone who might be on the fence?
I would say do it, because it's worth it, because you'll make that money and more. You'll make that money, every penny that you spend, even though it seems like, oh, I'm spending a lot right here up front and I don't have this money. You have it. You have the resources to get it. Get it, so you can figure out a plan for your business that actually will keep your business sustained through, again, like pandemics, or you know, get your business online, all those different, and Chen really has all of the tips and tricks to help you to make that happen. The how, Chen, you're the how. So when people are like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, you have big dreams for your business, even if you want to just keep it small, but you want to make more than you're making now. Again, we've tripled our monthly income since we started, and it's been just 3 months. And I can only see it going up from here. Like, people are clamoring for our business right now. And hey, what, you can't fit me in? No, I can't fit you in. Like, we're maxed out right now. So that's cool. And I didn't see that as possible. Like, it just seemed so like, okay, yeah, that sounds good 5 years from now. And I think it probably still would be true that it would be 5 years from now if we didn't have the mastermind supporting us and the infrastructure. And then there's just always another like, thing that you didn't know that will give you that little bit of insight that helps you to tweak things just so that, okay, now everything's working like it wasn't working before. Now, so I don't know how this happened, but here we go. It's starting to run itself, and that's really what our objective for our business was, for it to run itself and us to be able to enjoy the fruits of our labor and see patients that we really truly want to see, and the interesting fun cases that are no one can figure out, like let's do that, just
Yeah.
taking every little thing that comes by.
Congratulations, Shanna. And it's so
Yeah.
exciting.
Honestly, you being excited for me has made me more excited for me. And sometimes you just need that little bit of encouragement. You have a rough day or a rough week, or things just aren't going well in certain aspects, and then you come along, and we're in a good space, everyone's masterminding together, and you're glad you made time for that call. I know that at the end of each call, I'm glad I made time for it, even though it's difficult to fit it in sometimes. We've got a lot going on, and it only continues to grow. But getting those right people in place, those key people, and I feel like you're one of those people for our business, Chen.
Awesome. So proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing and coming and
Yeah,
joining
thank
us.
you. Yeah, yeah.